Hello. In today's video, I'm going to go over the two trades I had taken today to make give or take about $2,000. The first trade was on Apple. It was a traditional break and retest under 173.50. And the second trade was a pullback on SPY to basically previous day lows. It was also a break and retest. We're going to cover both of these trades today in detail. I'm going to show you both my actual entries and exits, and I'm also going to show you the live entry and execution towards the end of this video, right? So you're gonna have my analysis right now, and then towards the end, you're gonna have my actual entry on Voice. So that's the game plan. Let's jump right into it. So what I want you to see here is the first trade on Apple, and this Apple chart. We always start on the hourly or 4-hour time frame, and I want you to really analyze this clear low here at 173.50. I knew that we had created a very key low here at 173.50. You can see how many wicks we have off it. Wick 1, wick 2, wick 3, wick 4, wick 5. And as you guys know, one of the biggest strategies that I trade is just a traditional break and retest. I look for us to break down a very large breakdown under that key tactical level. Then I look for us to flag into it. It's a super simple process. So hourly time frame, beautiful shelf, beautiful low at 173.50. You go to the 4-hour, you see the same thing, beautiful level here at 173.50. You can see we were kind of just in range between 180 and 173.50. And I knew that if we got under 173.50, we would see probably a push back down to 172, maybe even 170. And that's my mindset right now is look for shorts, continue to look for shorts as long as we are under 173.50. And that's my game plan right now is literally, as soon as I hop off this video, is to look for more shorts on this trade. If I can get in a swing trade, I will, right, with a simple stop loss above that high. Now, if you go to the 5-minute time frame, you'll see my actual entry and execution. My entry was a 5-minute candle closure, right? So we got below my level here, and I entered on this candle right here, right? This 955 candle and change, 950 candle and change. I entered short there right before the 10 a.m. data. Now, I hate entering before 10 a.m. data. Is what it is. I like to trade, so I entered and executed small size. It then flagged around for a little bit, and it just, you can see here, it kind of just chopped and consolidated while SPY was dumping, which I wasn't a huge fan of. But as long as it held below my technical resistance at 173.50, I maintained my position, and I made it very clear that I knew I had to hold as long as we retained below it. So I got in puts here. We chopped around, right? I took a safe trim here at 173 for a 10% profit. Just locked in my gains so I can't lose in the trade anymore. It popped back up to 173.50. I held there. I wasn't emotional. I waited for it to break down, and then it broke down, and I got my big juicy trade, which was that push back down to 173.50, and I scaled out of my contracts for a nice win. That was my trade on Apple. Beautiful break and retest. You can see it kind of happen here. Big breakdown and a retest of my technical resistance. SPY is the same thing, right? Notice different chart, same setup, right? What happened here? Well, okay, a couple things. The first thing is I want you to look at this chart here on SPY, and you'll see, okay, yeah, beautiful, 428, that's nice. But what I want you to do is I want to open a second chart here, and I want to show you the SPX chart. The SPX chart, you'll see this was that same 428, that same 428.50 area on SPY was the exact 4,300 on SPX. As you guys know, I like to trade with SPX and ES, so if I see a big level on ES or a big level on SPX, then that's going to confluence my trade, right? So in this case, we have previous day low, which was 428.30 and change, 428.30, 428.50, right? The whole vicinity, which created a nice little pocket of supply. And then on top of that, we had that SPX level at 4,300 in combination with the volume weighted average price, right, with VWAP. So my mindset on this trade was seeing, okay, well, let's zoom in here. We had a big breakdown of yesterday's lows at 428.30. And I knew that when we saw that big breakdown, as soon as I saw this breakdown here, right, this breakdown here, I wanted to look for shorts in the zone between 428 and 428.60. Now, I didn't want to just jump in immediately. On Apple, I jumped in immediately because I love the price action. In this case, I was a little bit more hesitant. And the reason why was because I wanted to see how we were going to interact with VWAP, right, which is that 428.40 level. So I waited for us to push into VWAP, and then I spent the next 2-3 minutes watching price action in this area. I saw us quickly push up over 428.60, and I was waiting. I had my contracts loaded, and then as soon as we formed a little bit of a bearish pin bar below that technical VWAP level, I then said, okay, fine, I can enter now because we just broke and reclaimed under VWAP. And now I know, most importantly, that my risk is going to be very simply a stop above that candle high. So I entered puts here at 428.30, right? I didn't get the top of that wick. I entered puts here at 428.30, which was just under VWAP, and maintained a stop loss above that 428.70 area. And the reason why I did this is very important. There are some trades where you know just to get in. And then there are some other trades where you are a little bit hesitant. And it's okay to have hesitation, because that hesitation for me was just because I wanted to wait for confirmation. I wanted to see confirmation that we were holding under VWAP, in which case I entered puts, maintained my stop loss, and got a big move down back to low of day. Now, granted, I didn't catch the whole move. I ended up just taking a small profit here back at 427.60, but the low of day happened, and it ended up being a very beautiful trade. This is my day today. I hope this is helpful. Now we're going to kick it over to the actual live executions. So you will see both of these trades when I entered and executed it live with the actual charts there in real time. I hope this is helpful. Trade safe, and I'll catch you guys all in the next video. Bye, everybody.
Same.
I'm gonna try Apple. I just got filled on some Apple shorts. I'm light size on this, but I am trying it. It's higher risk. I'm just watching my position very carefully. If we clear above 173.50, I'm gonna keep a very tight exit on this.
Google's dying as well. Apple should go, man. We cleared what we needed to.
Did you get filled?
Yeah, I have a couple. I have Amazon as well. I'm just not in heavy.
All right, I'm gonna play this extremely safe, and I'm gonna sell some at 173, just because I'm a real risk averse. With SPX still has not broken down support, so one little tick lower, I'm taking my first trim on Apple. Right now, I'm up literally. I know it's not a lot, but I'm up about 7%. So I'm just gonna be safe here and take my first trim. Just letting you guys know what I'm planning to do. You can do whatever you want, but just the way I'm trading and the way that I manage my risk, I just took my first trim there. If Apple breaks above 173.50, I'm going to stop out of the rest of my puts. I'm still holding though. I took one safe sell at 173, caught like a little 30-40 cent scalp. Now the rest was going to be stopped out above 173.50, or we take profit back at 172.50. Inputs on Apple still. If SPX breaks this 4,300, I think we'll be in a good position on shorts.
Yeah.
You'll lose that 4,300. Pretty slow action right now at this 4,300. Bit spooky. All right, we just cleared it. Let's see if we actually hold below 4,300 on SPX.
Yeah, but if you look at ES, go to the like the hourly 4-hour. Look at ES. Look at May 30th, May 18th. He's sitting in a massive man.
Apple is back green if you're still holding two. I'm back up 8%, 9%. The contracts are really not moving too well in Apple, but I think that they will start moving soon when they get a bigger breakdown. I still have both Amazon and Apple shorts. You can trim Amazon's much more green, but I'm still holding Apple. I think Apple is still setting up. Come on, Apple. Give us a dumpy candle, not none of this nonsense. All right, there we go, guys. Now we're up nicely in Apple. 12, 13% now in Apple. Is anybody in Apple? Nice. Make sure to get safe trims though. Feel free to take safe trims. We're up, at this point we're up about 15% now. Hopefully I kept some of you guys in. I was trying to keep everybody in that. Make sure to take trims though. I took some more trims at 15%. The contracts are really hard. Like the actual move here is not ideal compared to some other tickers have moved. So take your first majority trim at 15%.
I'm selling Amazon. I'm out of Amazon here. Completely out of Amazon.
This hourly time frame on Apple looks just so good, but the intraday is just not moving too much. We're pushing new lows on Apple now. %18% in Apple now. 19%. Well, that's my one and done, honestly. Sick trade. All right, now this is one of the most important tests in the market right now is this SPY VWAP and SPX 4300. This is going to set up how the rest of the day pans out.
Literally happening right now. You could try this 4300. It's literally just a simple stop above.
Yeah, I'm going to try SPY short in a second. I have my same puts loaded. Let me see SPY. Which contracts? 427 puts. I'm not in yet though. I'm waiting for confirmation before I jump in. Just be patient.
I want to keep my risk as tight as I can into this 4300. So it's like $1.
Because
I just took a SPX lotto. Just a simple stop above 4303. I have profits on the day, so I'm not worried about it. I think we're gonna squeeze. I think we're gonna get above this 4300 and go.
I'm not in shorts yet. I'm just waiting. I'm just watching SPY. I want to see his break and close below that 4300. And if we do, then I'll go short.
I think we're gonna wick above VWAP and then we'll reject.
I like that break under VWAP. I'm gonna enter some. That break under VWAP is what's confirming me. So I just entered SPY puts. 1 DTE SPY puts. I'm light size in this. I'm not heavy. But I like that. Can I get filled? I like that break under VWAP. And that's my entry. We need to get under 428. This goes back to low day.
Yeah.
Just needs that.
But I just noticed that. Look at SPY. I knew they were gonna do that. There's like the 4300 level is big, but look at 4303. That's Monday's low. We have yesterday's low and the open. That's 20% on SPX there.
Yeah.
Just took my first sell. That's 25%.
Now, if we lose that 428, that's what's gonna trigger us much lower. Give us low of day.
Beautiful. Just close below 428.
Not a bad idea to sell. Get some risk off. I'm in at my average cost is 1.3 and the current contracts are at 1.5. I just took my first sell at 20%. Bam. Oh yeah.
I'm down to one contract on SPX. I have one
700
contract.
bucks. 700 bucks in how look at that. It's giving us low day. Let's go. I took half trims.
Now we're moving. I even took SPY as well.
Yeah.